Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnanadegula channel. Today we'll go through the story of a very mighty and very strong warrior on the Ravana's camp. He was none other than Atikaya. We'll go through the story of Atikaya. But before we go to the story, I request you to please like, share and then subscribe to my channel. Now, long ago in the golden age of the Ramayana, there lived a powerful and very fearless Rakshasa, that is demon prince named Atikaya. He was one of the sons of Ravana, the mighty king of Lanka. Atikaya was tall, strong and very brave. He had a deep voice like thunder and his arrows were lightning, they flew like lightning. But apart from all these things, his strength and magical powers made even the gods, even the best of the fighters, watch him with caution. So one day Atikaya was filled with a lot of anger, lot of rage. He felt as if the mountains themselves mocked his power. In his fury, he marched to the greatest Chakravalgiri mountain and decided to uproot it with its bare hands. The earth trembled as he tried to lift the mountain and the sky turned dark with clouds. The gods are also worried and they saw this wild act and grew concerned. So they naturally went to Lord Shiva, the destroyer and protector of the universe, to just stop this action. Lord Shiva opened his third eye in anger and took out his Trishula trident and hurled his mighty weapon towards this Atikaya. But something unbelievable happened, Atikaya saw the shining trident flying towards him. It was burning with divine and burning with a lot of energy. He was not at all afraid. With a grin on his face, he raised his arm, caught Shiva's Trishula in midair like a toy and laughed with pride. The gods, heavens, everybody, they fell silent. Even the wind god, Indra, they were all stunned. They stopped blowing, they stopped raining. Lord Shiva, he was also not angry. He was deeply impressed by the courage of this Atikaya. He saw in Atikaya not just power, the courage, the balance, the great potential. Shiva smiled at him and said, "You are indeed no ordinary Rakshasa. You are a very strong person. I will bless you with the secrets of the divine art of archery." So, Atikaya became a master of archery. He was trained by none other than Mahadeva himself. Later, Atikaya performed intense meditation and received a magical armor, cover from Lord Brahma itself, the creator. This cover, this arm was invincible. Nobody could break that. No ordinary weapon, arrow, sword, nothing could hurt him. It would protect him from any kind of attack. Now, with the knowledge of powerful astras, divine weapons, and the protection of Brahma's armor, Atikaya became one of the greatest warriors of Lanka. Even the gods were afraid to attack him. They were all awestruck. Now, during this Ramayana, the final fight between Rama and Ravana, when the war began, Atikaya stepped into the battle. He came, riding his golden chariot. he started raining arrows upon the Vanara army, that is monkey army. His arrows burned trees, split rocks, and made warriors tremble. It was so powerful, his fight was. One after another, the greatest fighters fell back. Even Hanuman was also impressed by his strength. Now, the final fight between Atikaya and then Lakshmana takes place. Lakshmana enters the battlefield, brother of Lord Rama. He was very calm, wise, and brave. Lakshmana stood ready to face this mighty Atikaya. Their fight was very, very fierce. Arrows clashed in the air, sounding like thunder, but Atikaya's armor made him unbeatable. No matter how hard Lakshmana tried, nothing worked. He couldn't harm this Atikaya. Now, at that moment, Vayu, the wind god and father of Hanuman, appeared, sent by Indra, king of heavens. Vayu whispered to Lakshmana. See, Atikaya wears a divine armor of Brahma. It can only be pierced by one weapon, that is the Brahmastra. Use it and victory will be yours. Otherwise, you cannot kill him. Lakshmana closed his eyes, prayed to Brahma and released this Brahmastra, a glowing, powerful weapon that lit up the sky. It flew straight and fast, piercing through Atikaya's divine armor. It removed his armor. It tear open this armor. The mighty warrior fell to the ground with grace, not in shame, but like a hero who had met his destiny. Even today, Atikaya is remembered not just as a Rakshasa, but as a warrior of great power, discipline, and honor. His story reminds us that even in the heart of demon, there can be divine strength, and even every soul has a strong story worth telling. This is the story of Atikaya. Now, Atikaya and his brother Trishira, he had a brother also, Trishira. They are believed to be incarnations of Madhukaitaba, who were killed by Vishnu during the period of creation of the universe. This story of Atikaya was explained by Vibhishana in the Ramayana. This is the story. Viewers, with this we conclude this episode. Please like, share and then subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your valuable time in listening to this. Thank you.